Hey guys, it's Caitlin. So I'm 18 weeks pregnant with baby number 2, and a lot of you have been asking me for me to do a video, and I know I haven't done one in a long time, and I said that I wasn't going to do pregnancy videos, but I'm actually going to start doing them every week. So every week I'll have you guys updated with another video. So I'll be saying everything and doing all that kind of stuff. So to start off with, for the first, how I found out I was pregnant. So I wasn't on birth control. What actually happened is after I had Riley, which all of you guys know, I had Riley January 6th of 2012. So Riley is now almost 13 months old, not quite there yet, but he's almost 13 months. He'll be 13 months on the 6th. And he's getting really big, and I promise I'll make an updated video about him very soon. Right now, this is about pregnancy number 2. So I got, at my 6-week checkup after I had Riley, I got the IUD, and because I was breastfeeding, I couldn't get another type of birth control, and I did not trust any other type of birth control, but just because they have hormones in them that stop you from conceiving. So even though they say that they're breast safe friendly, I didn't trust it and didn't want that. So I got an IUD put in me. Now I'm not against IUD, like if it works for you, it works for you, but for me it did not work, so I ended up getting it taken out in June because I was having to wear tampons like every single day. It was horrible. I was spending like at least like $80 on tampons and pads because I just kept bleeding and it kept shifting on me, so they had to keep going back in and switching it over just because of my body structure and how thin I am and how athletic I used to be. It just kept shifting and switching. So then I met Jordan, and me and him have been seeing each other since Riley's been like, I don't know, like 3-4 weeks. We've been on off. I met him before I had Riley. I met him in November when I was pregnant with Riley, and me and my ex were still on and off kind of thing. So I met him, and he was really comforting me, and I thought it was really weird that he wanted to get with a girl that was pregnant, so I kind of like leaned off him and was just kind of careful with who I was going to be with because I didn't want to rush things. Then when I moved back home into my own place, my original town, we started getting really close to each other, and we ended up getting a place together and moving in. And he's been a really good dad to Riley. Riley calls him dad. He's very close with him. And I'm actually going to post a few photos in an updated video of Riley's life because I'm going to do his year-old video after this video. I've been working on it for a few days now, and I'm going to be posting it very shortly. You guys will get to see a few pictures of Jordan and what he looks like. And our baby is going to be beautiful, I know, because Riley isn't an ugly baby, and there is no ugly babies. There's no such thing. I don't believe that there is an ugly baby in the world. I think all babies are very cute, and I just can't wait for ours. So then what happened was we were having protected sex. We were. And we were using condoms that the Young Moms School gave me out because I'm allergic to latex. And they're called sheepskin or something. I don't know what happened, but it broke inside me. And I started bawling my eyes out because I was like, oh my god, I bet you any money right now I'm pregnant. And he's like, no, you're not. You're not going to be pregnant off this. It's like one-time thing. I was like, no. It takes like one time to get pregnant, and I'm definitely pregnant. And then I checked on my thing. I was like, holy fuck, I cannot be ovulating. This is not happening. And it turns out I was ovulating when it happened. It was our first time having sex. It was like everything. It was our first time doing anything. And so I was like freaking out thinking I was. A couple weeks went by. I didn't get my period. So I was like, oh my god, what if I am? So I took a pregnancy test, and it said negative. So I was like, okay, maybe my period's just late. Something's going on. Then I didn't get my period for a while, and I started having really bad cramps. So I went to the hospital, and they did an X-ray because they thought that my bowels were all done up. So they wanted to put like this liquid stuff up my bum, and I was not okay with that because the liquid was like a full IV bag, and they wanted to put it in my bum so I could poop. And I was like, I'm not doing that because I know that I can poo, and I know that's not the problem. So I ended up going home and figuring everything out. So then a couple weeks later went by, and I started feeling really sick. and really tired, and it was just horrible, and it was the same feeling I was feeling when I was pregnant with Riley. And if you guys all remember, when I was pregnant with Riley, I was very, very sick. I lost 25 pounds. So I took another pregnancy test, and it said positive. So I was like freaking out, and I went and had an ultrasound done at my pregnancy clinic that is down here. Hold on. Hold on a second. So I found out I was pregnant and stuff like that. And so what happened was after I found out I was pregnant, I saw the baby. It was 6 weeks along. So then I was like, oh my god, okay, so this is what's going to happen. Like, I'm just going to have to face the consequences and have this baby because I already have one baby and it's not fair to do anything. And I'm pro-choice. I don't believe in abortion. Like I've told you guys in my previous videos, I'm not pro-choice, sorry, unless you've been raped. I'm pro-choice if you've been raped because I understand. However, if I were to be raped, I would not get an abortion. I'd put the baby up for adoption because it's not really the baby's fault that happened. It's an innocent baby. I would never get an abortion, to be honest. I'm pro-life. I'm not pro-choice. So, anyways, sorry I'm slurring my words around together. I'm just like very, very, Jordan keeps texting me right now, and we're kind of in a little argument, but he's texting me because he's out with his uncle for the night. But we don't need to get into that. And Riley's at his dad's for the weekend. So anyways, as I was saying, so I went to the doctors and they did an ultrasound. They said you're 6 weeks pregnant. They did a transvaginal ultrasound. And if any of you guys know what a transvaginal ultrasound is, it means they go into your vagina to see the baby because the baby is so small they can't really get an accurate reading on your pregnancy. So then I started getting very, very, very sick. And I wasn't able to eat anything. I couldn't even smell anything. And Jordan had helped me a lot with Riley. And then I ended up getting gallstones with this pregnancy and had to be admitted to the hospital. And then I ended up losing 25 pounds so far, and I haven't gained a pound back yet. So it's been really, really bad. They gave me a medicine. I wish I knew what it was at the hospital, but after they gave me that, I was around like 15 weeks. They said it was not the safest for the baby, so I'm hoping that nothing happened. Like my previous ultrasound, they said everything was fine, but they said that they can only give you a minimum dosage of it because it's not very safe for the baby. And of course, I didn't know that they were giving me that when they were doing it through IV because I didn't ask, and I should have asked, but I didn't. So if anything happens, I take full responsibility for the baby and my actions towards it, and I'll hate myself for life. But I'm praying nothing is going to be happening, and she looks healthy on ultrasounds and everything like that. So yeah, so after they gave me that medication, I've been feeling fine ever since. I've just been really, really lightheaded. I've been having lots of pains really easily, and my boobs are like ginormous. Like with Riley, my boobs didn't really change that much. This time, I'm like a double D again, and I'm not even breastfeeding yet. Like I stopped breastfeeding Riley at 9 months, as you guys all know. I'm not breastfeeding anymore, and my boobs feel like they're just full of milk, and I need to explode. So I'm not really sure what I should do for that. So if you guys have any suggestions, just let me know because they ache so bad, and it's so painful, and it just hurts. Like I don't even have any bras that actually fit properly because they've grown like so big. And they're very, very veiny and very sore. So anyways, now that I'm 18 weeks pregnant, a lot has changed. So with the baby now, she's head to rim. She's about 5.5 inches long. And this is what I'm getting from babyscenter.com. And you guys can check it out. It's a really good site. I'll put the link down below. And she weighs almost 7 ounces. And she's busy flexing her arms and legs and movements. You'll start noticing more. And I have been feeling her move a lot. It's kind of crazy because I didn't feel Riley this early, but I can feel her so much. And it's very, very cool. This week too, her ears and her skin and her eyes will finally be in the final position, so they won't move a lot anymore, so she'll finally actually look like a human being. And a protective covering, as we all know, is called myelin, is beginning to form around her nerves, and it'll continue after a year after she's born. And if I'm having a girl, which I am, her uterus and fallopian tubes are formed and into place. And if you're having a boy, his genitals are noticeable now, but he may hide them from you during an ultrasound. And so how your life is changing. So hungry. My appetite has been like crazy. I'm always craving pizza. And I'm always craving pickles too, which are a lot of different changes during this pregnancy because I didn't really crave a lot of pizza and pickles. I was craving a lot of fruits and stuff. With this one, I'm craving a lot of sugary foods and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you guys my belly, and I've also been having a lot of nightmares, so if you guys can tell me what that's kind of about. Like, I never had nightmares with Riley, and with this one I'm having tons of nightmares, and I have so much acne, and my hair is always greasy, and I'm always getting lightheaded, and I'm taking prenatal vitamins, just I don't know what's going on. I'm just so lightheaded, and I haven't gained any weight yet. So I'm going to show you guys my belly, and then I'm going to end this video because it's 10 minutes and 48 minutes, almost 11 minutes long, and this is a long video, and I haven't done a long video like this in a long time, and I just said long like 8 times. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, so this is my belly. Maybe 2 weeks. And if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll be glad to answer them. Thanks for watching. Bye.